Hey there, it's Sylvia from wigstoppers.com, and I have another wig reshaping that I'm working on today. First, I'm just steaming the ends just so I can see what needs to be trimmed if it does. So I'm just using a steamer and my carbon comb. I clipped up just half on the one side and just bringing down sections and just concentrating on the ends. I did give this wig a nice wash with a synthetic shampoo and conditioner. They were John Renault products, and it really helped a lot. It gave it a great shine, just needed a good wash. But right at the back, close to the nape, there were a lot of, I guess you could say, split ends. If it, like, it's synthetic hair, but it looks like split ends. It just kind of looks like it's split, I guess. Yeah, just call it split ends, I guess. And there's no way that I could fix it. So yeah, I was just talking with a client. That's why I have my mask on too. So but yeah, I just wanted to steam this girl. Yep, just kept going around. She's just about done here. I'm pretty sure that you can use just like a regular Conair kind of clothes steamer if you want. I haven't used it myself, so I can't really say that it works, but all right, so here now we are going to give her a trim. So because it's like really tangled right in the middle at the back, so it's probably, when it sits on the back of your coat or, maybe a scarf or something, it just keeps rubbing on the back part there. So that's where most of the damage is right there. So I'm just kind of combing that all forward, and I've decided just to give it a little bit of an angled bob. So I don't want to change the look too much because my client likes the wig the way that it is. So I'm just going to section off this in the middle and then cut that just a little bit shorter. Because there's, like, I tried to steam it out, but it just, sometimes it's just too damaged that it won't. So to prolong the life of this wig, we're gonna just trim that up a tiny bit. So here I was just kind of cutting it straight across, but eventually I'll do a little bit shorter in the middle. Yeah, right there. So I just cut it a little bit shorter right in the center and then angled my fingers up to match from the sides to the middle, so it's more blended. And I'm constantly checking it. Every section that I pull down, constantly checking to make sure that it's even on both sides. Like, angles are kind of hard, so you have to always just check with your eyes, check with your hands, step back. And the mannequin head should always be kind of facing down a little bit. So I keep trying to push her forward, but her head keeps hitting the shelf. But I'm going to be putting some layers anyway. So, oh, you can see my dogs in the background. So here on the sides, I'm just trimming a teeny tiny bit and then angling it up towards the back. At first, I'm just doing a straight cut, just to make sure it's nice and even, and then I'm going to be point cutting after. Just always, when you're checking, just always grab from the same side of the head and then bring it towards, like, towards the front or the back, and just make sure it's aligned in the middle of the head. So if you're going forward, maybe use the chin or the middle of the lip or the nose as a guide. So here I'm going to be just trimming up the layers. So I'm using like just pie sections, and I'm just bringing it up and just trimming the ends, just following along. I want to make sure that the bottom is down so I don't disrupt the oh, what's the word I'm looking for? like the edges. You know, you don't want to cut any holes in the hair, because if you just bring it all the way up, there is a chance you cut a hole in it. Done that before, not fun. And then now I'm going down to the bottom and just doing pie sections again and just trimming just that bottom part a little bit. And I'm using the bottom of the hair as a guide, the very, very bottom, the outline edge. Now I'm just cross-checking. So cross-checking means checking the haircut going the opposite way. So if there's like, you would check it if it's not a straight line, and if a little jagged piece is sticking out, you would cut that off as well. I feel like it's a little heavy still here, so I'm just going back, cutting a little bit more on the bottom. And see, this is a visual check just to make sure that it's even. And see here, I can see there's a little bit there. I know, like, to me, it's so easy for me just working on hair for so long. I can see very easily and quickly that it's off. So here, I can see a little bit of the polyurethane lace. So I just wanted to show you that if you do like a little crisscross pattern with the hair, like on the part, that you can hide that a little bit. There we go. See, I just hit that one. Here, I'm looking at the lace. I feel like I want to cut it. So because it was kind of fraying a little bit, so I'm just going to do a straight cut across here. Nothing too crazy, because the wig is already a little bit too tight for my client, so it was just a little shave on the edges. I forgot to mention at the very beginning, I did check to make sure that the wig was put on straight. So you use the ear tabs to make sure that the wig is straight. And I put little pins in there. The video is going so fast, I missed it. So here I'm just shaping around the face. So because I took the hairline down when I was cutting the layers, I didn't cut any of that face framing. So now I'm working on that. Just bring it all forward. I'm doing point cut here. And then constantly doing a visual check, trying to make sure that it is the same on both sides. The side there, it's a little bit long, so just point cut, you know, don't go in like going crazy. Point cut just slowly. You'd much rather do it slowly than cut too much, because then you're screwed. I wish I can cut this fast. If I do, I usually cut myself. There, so you can see a little bit there, it's a little off, so I'm just using my thinning shears now. Thinning shears like gives it a little bit of a wispy look. Now I'm going through just doing thinning shears instead of point cut. Thinning shears would be fine too. I would say only on a straight cut. If it was a curly do, then just do point cut. This is a beautiful wig. I think it's a Raquel Welch wig, and it's pretty much 90% hand tied. It's really lovely. I've never worked on a Raquel Welch before, but it's really, really nice. I'm usually a John Renault girl, but this one's pretty. So I do like how it's falling. It's really, really pretty. The hairline, you can see, just whip her hair around. I like to do that just to see how it's going to fall. Like, you know, if you're running around, or if you're in a, you know, if it's really windy. This is a detangling spray. So I would recommend a detangling spray every time you take the wig off. Just give it a good spray and comb it. It gives it a nice shine, and it makes it like more smooth. Like the synthetic fibers, they don't really have a good feeling after a little while. They don't feel like the human hair, but the detangler will definitely give you that feeling. Washing the wig as well, just use a synthetic shampoo and conditioner. That is the best. And then let it air dry. This is a Peace Out cream, just to keep those flyaways away from the face. My client was saying that the sides kind of like are like kind of, they don't feel good on her face. So I'm gonna try and steam it a little bit down and a little bit back. Here I've just pinned the top part away because I like how it's curling back. And then here I want it to flip more like back. So I'm just kind of working it. I don't know. I'm trying to get the hairs to do something different, and we'll see how it goes. I just don't want it to be poking my client right in the face. We'll see how this goes, and if she doesn't like it, then I can always adjust it when she's here. So I'm just working the fibers. Like with the synthetic, I always kind of think of it like plastic. You just heat up the plastic and let it cool in the place that you want it. You just go slow, just curling that up. Trying to give it a new shape, some new life. Oh, it's looking lovely. Oh, I'm in my zone. I just love it. I love cutting wigs and cutting hair. It's just it's so creative. I'm super creative. Just kind of putting it, I pinned the hair kind of back a little bit just so it will stay in that position when it cools. And this one here, oh, it looks so nice. So I don't think it looks too much different than the original haircut. I didn't want it to be different. My client did not ask for a different haircut, so I just recommended a little trim. And this is little hairspray. Here's some hairspray here, and then I'm just gonna let it sit. I'll post some pictures of the after. Doo, 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 doo. She's fab. I really love how it turned out. Just needed a good refresh. If you have a wig or a topper that you want me to fix, just let me know. Reach out. Talk to you later. Bye.